Libra in the house. Thank you, Puck. Why can't I think how to hold the cards? It's because I don't shuffle them like this. It's just the really big ones, but there we go. Getting better. It hurts my hands having to try to force them to bend and shuffle them the other way. I think you've got small hands. They're definitely not piano hands. I was worried no one would be on doing the readings this early, but I've got like more likes. So that's great. I reckon everyone will go out, won't they? Because it's such nice weather. They probably won't watch later. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this third week of July 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for Taurus, please. So we're looking at the week ahead. Okay, showing up as yourself with the Hierophant. The Hierophant and the Hanged Man, 2 major arcana side by side. Wow, so a lot of wisdom. Now, the Hierophant is the teacher. This is someone that has experienced so much that they're no longer a student of life, okay? They've become the teacher. Hierophants try to help others. They try to help people that haven't got the experience they've had. And, you know, that is the story of my life, guys. Right, the Hanged Man is being optimistic, open-minded, trying to understand, They were made in 1996, were they? Lupus sacrifice. Yeah, it's trying to suspend yourself and not make any moves that would not be wise, okay? But I want to get you the Greek myth behind it because that was the whole point of getting these cards. Because this is 2 major arcana side by side here, so it's a big deal. Plus, we want to hear our own myth, don't we, as the Hierophant? That's cool. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant, and we want the Hanged Man as well. Okay, I've got them. Okay, so let's do the Hanged Man first. Okay, so it's Lupus, wolf. Latin for wolf, this constellation is associated with 2 possible Greek myths. Once part of the constellation Centaurus, it would represent the mythical creature holding the wolf towards an altar, constellation Ara, to sacrifice the animals and offer to the gods. The second myth is said to represent King Lycian of Arcadia, who offered a plate of food mixed with human flesh. Ew. To Zeus, discovering what Lycan had done, Zeus transformed him into a wolf. To ancient Greeks, lupus represented a wild animal. To the Romans, it was a beast. And to the Babylonians was a mad dog. Looking for another perspective, the animal wolf symbolises loyalty, protection, family, instincts, and wildness. Wolves have determination, adaptability, and have the endurance and strength to make some sacrifices when faced with difficult situations. In the wild, they face challenges, but they persevere to find new ways to survive. Like the Hanged card, if you don't feel balanced with yourself and your environment, act differently and explore new perspectives. Like wolves, people are meant to move and not feel stuck. Oh my God, that's how I feel at the moment. And I'm Taurus. So it's all about looking for new perspectives and trying to act differently. Okay, because you're not feeling in alignment with some sort of environment that you're in at the moment. That could be work, could be home, could be where you live, as in like location, geographical location, relationship, could be anything. Okay, but there's some sort of like sacrifice that needs to be made and working in a different way. The Hierophant, okay, let's have a look. Taurus means bull in Latin. It's associated with when Zeus transformed into a white bull to get the attention of Phoenician princess Europa. Zeus instructed his son Hermes to take the king's cattle towards Europa. Disguised as a bull, Zeus mingled with the cattle. When Europa saw the beautiful bull, she glazed. She hopped on the bull's back, and the bull swam across the Mediterranean Sea, arriving at Crete's island. Zeus revealed his identity, seduced Europa, and gave presents that included a dog, later known as the constellation Cani Major. They also had a son, Minos, ruled by Venus. Taurus are known for their seduction and elegance, these traits that Zeus uses to attract who he desires. Resonates. Like the Hierophant card, representing an established practice and holding a position of power, Zeus was a practical god. Whatever he wanted, he would get it, and an authority figure who ruled the gods of Mount Olympus. Taurus is a grounded sign that likes the finer things and is associated with earth. Be grounded when reflecting and exploring your priorities and spiritual ideas. Okay, so it's all about getting what you want. There's something that you're determined to navigate through, okay? And it may require seeing things in another way, approaching things differently, because you will get it. You will absolutely get what you want, okay? What you desire. I'm not answering individual questions, I'm reading for the signs. The Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it's causing you a lot of inner conflict, a lot of mental anguish, this situation. Okay, you feel really, really trapped or stuck or like out of place in some sort of environment that you're in, be it work, a relationship, home, a geographical location. Something's not how you want it to be. It's not making you feel good. But you're all about getting what you want and making things work for you. So that's what you're going to do, Taurus, okay? I was watching Fierce Tarot this morning, and that's exactly what the Taurus reading was. The Sun card. Card number, is that 19? I think it is, isn't it? The Sun card, Lyra, Vitality. Okay, so the Sun card is like happier times. Well, let's look for the deeper meaning. Let's look for the myth. The lyra was a stringed musical instrument. In Greek mythology, it's associated with Hermes, the messenger god, Apollo, the god of music, and musician and poet Orpheus. Hermes created the lyre after sacrificing a cow that belonged to Apollo, using the shell of a tortoise, cleaned it and pierced the cow's intestines for the strings. Apollo was angry when he found out about his sheep. How's it changed from cow to sheep? If I read that wrong. Sacrificing a cow that belonged to Apollo, using the shell of a tortoise, cleaned it, and pierced the cow's intestines for a string. Apollo was angry when he found out about his sheep, but when he heard the enchanted music of the lyre, he forgave Hermes and kept the lyre. From that day, Apollo always carried his lyre, playing beautiful songs. When Orpheus was young, Apollo gave him the lyre and taught him how to play it. Orpheus was a great musician, able to move nature with his music, able to move... I've read that already. When he passed, Zeus sent an eagle to get the lyre and placed it in the sky. Apollo was one of the most beloved gods, associated with music, archery, healing, and divination. He's also known as the sun god because of his many positive aspects of human life, like music, poetry, harmony, and moderation. Like the sun card, Apollo's energy was a source of life, a bright light that shined, making everyone feel in high spirits. Embrace the light of the sun and always look at the bright side of life. Oh, lovely. Well, that goes really well, doesn't it? Because we've got all these swords and we've got all this like anguish, okay? And being stuck in a situation that we feel isn't in alignment with us. However, just focus on the positive, focus on what is working for you, focus on what you're grateful for, okay? Because all this is about to shift and change, okay? The narrative is going to continue, okay? It's going to change. Let's get 3 cards for the one that's coming in for you. Three cards for Taurus, please. Ooh. Right, so we've got a major arcana with the Lovers, another major arcana. What is going on with the Wheel of Fortune? Destiny and Divine Union. What? Destiny and Divine Union. 2 of Wands and the Hermit. There's a choice to be made here, and this is going on with your person. They're in hermit energy, okay, because they're soul searching. The answers lie within them. They can't ask other people what to do, okay? They have to make that choice for themselves. The 2 of Wands is having to make a choice. It's a planning phase, okay? Am I going to go left or right? Am I going to pick option A or option B? Am I going to pick him or her? Yeah, they've gone into retreat while they suss this out, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is a period of good luck, and it's also destiny. Okay, so this person's destiny is to come into alignment with someone they agreed to have a contract with in the 5D. See, this is going to happen. This is 100% going to happen. I'm going to get the myths behind these cards. So we've got the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers, haven't we? Right, there's the Hermit. There's the Lovers. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, Virgo is known as Dike, the Greek goddess of justice. Dike was born mortal and put on earth to manage human justice. It's probably Diki or something now when I'm saying Dike. She lived in the Golden Age, a time of peace and happiness. When Zeus defeated his father Cronus, he reduced springtime and made the 4 seasons. Humans began mistreating each other and not honouring any gods. Because of this, let's say Diki warned humans about having abandoned the ideals of their ancestors and said things would only worsen, but they didn't care. To understand what to do next, Diki flew to the mountains to have a break and think about her life's purpose. Like the hermit, he walks on the top of the mountain to seek solitude and reflection. The struggles they have to find perfection and reach their ideals are qualities of Virgo, as they will do anything to achieve their goals. Being alone in the mountains means they can think without distractions. Virgo isn't, oh, that's given me chills, you know, because I picked a card out for myself and the message from the person was like, I'm sorry that I left. It was like to basically get my head together. And this is what's coming out as the Hermit card for them. Virgo is an earth sign that cherishes their time to reflect. After reaching her conclusion, Diki left Earth and flew to heaven, where she sits beside the constellation Libra. Hi, Leica, sorry. The wisdom you get when you take time for yourself is the light you need to show you the right way. You have the answers that you seek. The Wheel of Fortune. Horologium constellation. It was introduced by Nicholas de Lacaille in 1756 after he mapped the southern stars. It represents a pendulum clock that counts time, never stopping and always moving forward. Pendulum clocks were used to help astronomers keep track of the position of the stars. Like the Wheel of Fortune, the pendulum clock completes one cycle after the other. With its clock hands going up and down, reminding you life will always have its ups and downs, the spiritual meaning of the clock represents life cycles and the importance of living in the present and focusing on your spiritual journey. We experience different life cycles, and like the clock and the wheel, they remind us to embrace change. Turning points can occur, and numerology also plays a role in giving you important messages from the divine when specific times happen, like saying 1111, which means you are aligned with your true life's purpose. This card tells you to believe in your destiny. The universe is taking care of you in the best way possible. Also, try practicing the law of attraction. It's all about fate. Oh my god. There's big stuff, like, I was going to swear then, but there's big stuff going on here. Gemini means twins in Latin and represents the mythical Greek twins, Pollux and Castor, sons of Leda, Queen of Sparta. These inseparable twins grow up very close friends, and like the Lover's card, they represent a great union filled with love and care. They never argued and would always consult each other for anything, showing their admiration for each other. They were said even to dress alike. Gemini are known for being explorers, want to know everything and like to stay busy, and so did these twins. Castor was a mighty warrior and Pollux was a gifted boxer, and they joined the Argonauts searching for the Golden Fleece, where they share great adventures. When you find your other half, you feel whole and share life's adventures. Embrace love and feel encouraged to make brave, sincere choices. When Castor died, Zeus placed him in the sky next to Pollux so they could be together forever. Oh, that's really emotional. A true match. See, they're worth the wait, guys. Wow. That's beautiful. This person is supposed to have a contract with you, Taurus. It's going to happen. The Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. After the Nine of Swords, which is a period of high anxiety. The Empress. Oh my god. You're the Empress. There's a beautiful myth behind this. Andromeda beauty. New direction, Six of Swords. Stop it. I'm sorry. This is my new favourite deck. This is my new favourite deck. Okay. So we're going to look up the Empress, Major Arcana. In Greek mythology, Andromeda was an Ethiopian princess known for her beauty, daughter king of Cepheus, and vain queen Cassiopeia. I've got Cassiopeia on me. I think my moles look like Cassiopeia. Do you see? It's like a Z. One day, Cassiopeia claimed that Andromeda was more beautiful than the Nereids, a group of sea nymphs. Poseidon sent a sea monster, Cetus, to destroy the coast of Cepheus' land as punishment for his wife's arrogance. Desperate, the king sought advice from the oracle of Ammon, who told him to sacrifice his daughter to save his land. Andromeda was then chained to a rock and left to the monster. Perseus was passing by and saw Andromeda and fell in love with her. He saved her by defeating Cetus with his magical sword. The two lived happily married and had 7 children. Perseus cared for Andromeda and gave her a joyful and prosperous life filled with love. The Empress represents give and receive care from others and have an abundant life. It's all about motherhood, abundance, fertility, nurturing, creativity, nature, and sensuality. Okay, see, that's why the Empress attracts, she does not chase. Okay, because she was rescued and she had an abundant life after that. I'm sorry, but that card box has like gone on the floor and I need it back because this is in your deck and I like showing everyone what I'm working with. Where's it gone? Oh, it's not on the floor, it's down the back of the pampas grass. Oh. There you go. Hi, welcome in. Put it there like that. So, I think, Taurus, you are about to meet your Perseus. This is divine. This is going to happen. You're about to be swept off your feet, whether you're male or female. Okay. Let's get one more for them. This is what they desire to do, guys. They desire to sweep you off your feet. What is going on? Like, what the hell? The Eight of Pentacles is growth and expansion. They want to invest in a future with you. This is the future. It's growth and expansion in the future. It's investment, serious investment. It's moving towards the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. Time, money, and energy is going to be put into this to grow and create lasting generational wealth. Oh my goodness me, this is beautiful. Let's get 3 for the outcome. The Two of Pentacles. Oh, and the Six of Cups. This is so beautiful. Okay, so we've got chameleon, adaptability. The Two of Pentacles is the juggler. Okay, it's trying to find balance, trying to find duality, reciprocity. 2's an even number, 6 is an even number. The Six of Cups is a soulmate. Everything's going to make sense when you guys come together. You're going to have far more balance in your life, Taurus. That story behind that Lovers card was like really moving. It was really nice. Oh my goodness me. More major arcana with the Judgment. The Two of Cups. Oh yeah, I'll send nice thoughts to Alma. Guys, like what? You've got the rebirth of a connection that it never got to a relationship. It's going to become forever. You've got a phoenix rising from the ashes, a rebirth. It's true love. You have the same feelings for one another. I'm sorry, but I need to get the myth behind this. I hope I don't end up losing subs off this, but I think it's really interesting. I love Greek mythology. The Judgment, hang on. Bear with. This wouldn't have happened if they just gave me the book. I was like effing and jeffing last night trying to get all these printed out, because I've got HP instant ink, and they can detect when you've got a cartridge in the printer that's not a HP ink cartridge. So they tell you off for that and disconnect you. And then our Wi-Fi box had blown up a few months ago from a power surge, and I hadn't since put the new Wi-Fi password in. So it wasn't happy with that either. And I was just on my hands and knees last night, just really fed up and boiling hot, like 31 degrees, trying to get all these printed out. But it's so worth it. It's worth it. This constellation is part of the 12 constellations introduced by the Dutch navigators in the 16th century, and it was named after the mythical bird phoenix that rises from its own ashes. It's a sacred bird resembling a big eagle with gold, blue, red, and purple plumage. It crosses many mythologies, including Egyptian, Greek, Roman, and Arabic, and symbolizes immortality, resurrection, and rebirth. In Metamorphoses by Odin, it is said that the phoenix lives for 500 years. I feel 500. Oh, I am the phoenix, I'm telling you. I've had so many rebirths. Thanks for the loves. When reaching the end of life, the bird builds a nest at the top of a palm tree using cinnamon bark and incense. Oh, how nice. And then sets the nest on fire. The flames then consume the bird. A new bird is born from the ashes, and according to legend, the ashes were embalmed in an egg made of myrrh and carried to the Egyptian city Heliopolis, which means city of the sun, and placed on the altar of the sun god Ra. Another story says that the phoenix would take the ashes and carry them to the temple of Hyperion, one of the 12 titans, and god of light, father of Helios, god of the sun in Greek mythology. This card reminds you that you have the power to create your own destiny. Shut the hell up. I'm sorry, that was worth it. That was worth it. That is so cool. Guys, like, do you understand? Like, this is happening. This is happening. Soulmates, twins, lovers, meant to be. It's divinely guided. It's contractual. It has to happen. You're getting your Perseus. Hi, Karen. Hi, Seven Eve. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups and the Temperance. The Temperance. I mixed the Temperance and the Empress. The Four of Cups and the Temperance. Okay, so this is like, I'm not interested in anyone new coming towards me, because I know that I'm waiting for my Perseus, right? Perseus is coming to me. He's going to rescue me from the rocks. And I'm going to, be abundant with Perseus. So, you know what's going to happen now? This is a major arcana, so I've got to find the myth behind it, because it helps me to understand even more about what's going on. Temperance is about, balance. It's about managing your emotions, being patient when you temper yourself. You can have a bad temper, you can be temperamental. and have mood swings. Latin for archer represents a centaur, a half-human, half-horse creature with the body of a horse and the torso of a man, drawing a bow aimed towards Scorpius, its neighbouring constellation. It can represent Pibalsag, of Sumerian origin, representing the god of war and hunting. He was illustrated as a centaur-like archer with wings. It's known also to portray Crotus, a satyr known for being a great hunter and the inventor of archery. He lived on Mount Helicon and was Pan's son. Crotus loved the muses and the arts, and it's also said to have invented applause, as he would clap his hands when the muses sang. The muses asked Zeus to place him in the sky. As a fire sign, Sagittarius is attracted to new ideas, passionate, adventurous, and opportunistic. Represented by the centaur, the archer uses his arrow to dream big and aim high. Like the Temperance card, the centaur Sagittarius desires to be in an enlightened and balanced state of being in order to pursue their goals. The cup slowly pouring water from one cup to the other symbolises the moderation, harmony, and love you need in your life. Beautiful. Okay, so we're trying to reject, other new people in order to have balance and get focused on what it is that we do want. Okay, we're not getting distracted. Just another absolutely fantastic reading, to be honest. So let's clarify. Why did they have the Nine of Swords? Why were they upset previously, this person? Okay, so they may have felt that someone was self-righteous, acting spiritually superior, condescending or preachy, not in alignment with who they really are. They could have been worried that this was just a conquest, that they were just like something sexual. They could have worried that this was some sort of fantasy that they were living in, that it was just an illusion, that it wasn't real love. It made them feel like they were being a sneaky snake, okay? That they were being deceitful and a swindlers. They didn't like how it made them feel to go behind someone's back here. That could be why there's been a period of separation in them going into hermit mode. Finding forever. Your path holds infinite possibilities if you dare. Hi, May. Ooh, we've got a love story. They fell in love. They've been spying. Someone's been watching this person, or they've been watching you, Taurus. Sex shop. There's a lot of passion involved. They're trying to cover their tracks with what they've been up to. And they've got haters. They could be spying on you, or people could have been watching them, and so they've had to, keep a distance, stay out of trouble if they're already committed. If you're questioning it, you already know the answer. Okay, so they've had doubts about what they're in for a while. I just want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Okay, so they do care for the person that they're going to leave, and they also have unconditional love for you as a soulmate. I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes. Oh my God. This person has been watching you. They've been spying on you, Taurus. They've been spying on you. Okay, let's get you. Sorry, that flat, it's a wasp, isn't it? That's really noisy. It's going to go out by itself, I think. Do you know what I can do? I think this person is already aware of you because I think you've already been involved, like, with that Seven of Swords energy. Let's get a message from them. Hi, Nancy. Which deck are you talking about? Are you talking about the Star Bright one or this this one is like that's the Unspoken Truths one. That one that looks like blood vessels. Unspoken Truths for clarifying, and then the tarot one is Star Bright's tarot deck. It's really, really nice. Recommend that one. That's the Unspoken Truths one. They're all off Temu. Everything I have is on Temu, to be honest. You're welcome. This is off Temu. Everything's off Temu. Okay, someone's got father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behaviour now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Okay, so they struggle with their relationship with their father. They're very worried about what their father would think. Okay, which is why they may have like been ashamed of their actions, kept a distance, you know, retreated, and they turned off their instincts for a while. But when they allow themselves to follow what they instinctually, you know, feel is their proper union, their proper destiny, it's to come and be with you, it's to be your Perseus, okay, and rescue you from the rocks and live out a beautiful life with you, with growth and expansion. So it's not a bad person, but they feel that it's not acceptable due to what their father thinks, okay, to come and do what they actually want to do. It's fear of judgment. That resonates for me. I don't know if it resonates for anyone else. Give it the time it needs, okay? So this needs more time. It doesn't need anything else necessarily. It's divine, it's going to happen, okay? But all it needs is a bit more time. And I know this sounds really bad, but it could be that the father passes away or something like that. If you're dealing with someone who's middle-aged, their parent will be older. Okay, or they have some sort of conversation with this person or some sort of enlightenment over the fact that this person actually just wants to see them happy or recognizes that there is issues like in the existing connection. Begin again. Okay, so like you are the phoenix, okay, you've had many lives, you're gonna have another one. So there will be a chapter, a brand new chapter with this person. It's going to happen. Okay, you've got the same as what came out for Aries, okay? So this is really nice. This is the Essential Oils Healing Deck. So when you're kind of like stressed, you feel burdened, this is a really nice mood lifter, okay? Wild orange essential oils. So you could get those and have them in your... I've actually got orange for my diffuser. You can have it as a hand cream. You can get supplements, and obviously, you know, you can cook things that have that beautiful orange fragrance, like jams, marmalades, things like this. Really, really beautiful. I love those. Okay, because things can get tough occasionally, and we just need to lift our mood, don't we? Let's get you some positive affirmations, and then I will let you go, Taurus. I am surrounded by love and positive energy. I am surrounded by love and positive energy. Okay, you are protected. You have so much going for you and so much on your side. I don't know if it'll give us one, because this is obviously divine timing, and we have to... It said like there's going to be like more time. Yeah, stop waiting for it to happen. Okay, let's see what else it says. October could be important. Okay, double confirmation for autumn. Autumn time, October, is when there's going to be forward movement with this. Okay, there's going to be some sort of shift, and it could be to do with their father. Okay, take care, Taurus. Don't forget to give this reading a like, give it a repost, share the channel, make sure you follow and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. All the decks are off Temu, the clarifying decks, the affirmations, the tarot decks. It's really, really nice. It's got like a whole PDF booklet that you scan the QR code and it gives you it online. But I printed it out because I wanted to read you the myths. I think they're really, really nice. I love astrology and mythology. I really, really like it. And that's where, you know, tarot is based. It's not random at all. Hi, welcome into the channel. I don't answer individual questions on here, just so you know. I do readings for each of the signs, and you follow the narrative that's playing out for your sign or the sign for your person, okay? That's what I offer, anyway. I'm a full-time teacher, so I can't answer individual questions for free or anything like that. I don't have the time. I can help everyone like this, you know? Or you can pay for 20 minutes